suppose the theme here tonight was what place in the struggle has the youth, and it's very difficult for somebody in my generation to sort of talk for the youth, but in my opinion the energy that there is in the youth, the energy that there is in this room tonight, I mean, I recognise a lot of the young people who work in elections, or some of them actually have been working in my office, they've been working in a number of offices throughout. They canvass, they put out leaflets, they argue the case for a united Ireland with this generation, and of course this is the generation which is going to take over from us. So in a way they're already doing it. I suppose the only thing that I would argue is that youth have an energy which you will not find in any other section of our community. It is always the younger people, who have that get up and go, that energy, and all that I would appeal is if you're a Republican, be a Republican wherever you are. So it doesn't have to be that you're out doing something specific for Sinn Féin, although I hope that people do that. It's whatever place they are, whether it's in university, whether it's in school, whether it's out working, whether it's in youth groups, wherever they go, just be a Republican. And the ideals of a Republican, just talk. You don't have to be heavy about it, you just have to show that what you're looking for is a new type of Ireland, a united Ireland which makes a difference at the people's lives, the next generation. That's what it's, when you melt it down, that's what it's all about. We have a political way forward, so it's political work that we're looking at of people, social work, people who know about economics, whatever your talent is, and especially media, social media, all of that. There's a new way of communicating, it's a new generation of communication. We're through the cybernetic age. Let's make a difference, and let's do it with the energy of youth.
So I thought tonight went really well. I'm here to do a talk with Gerry and Liam Stone around the prospects of United Ireland in our lifetime and the role that Republican youth have and will continue to play in our struggle towards that. I was here kind of to give my perspective as a young person in politics, and also kind of to talk through some of the economic aspects of Irish unity and how it makes economic sense and how it will be for the betterment of everyone's lives. No, I think it's important that we encourage more and more young people to get involved in politics, and I would obviously like people to get involved in Sinn Féin, and we're all about equality, and we want young people to get on board and help us promote that agenda. People talk about young people being the future of the country, and while that is true, young people are also the here and now, and we have a lot to contribute now, and we want to encourage kind of the future leadership of the party to get on board. We're not just here to knock doors at elections and put leaflets out, we want to make real change. We wouldn't be here otherwise.
What I was trying to get across tonight to the audience was the role that young people had played continuously in the fight for Irish struggle, both from the start of the Féin Éireann in 1909, the different roles that they played in 1916, 1919, 1922, 1923, 1969 onwards. But it wasn't just an armed struggle role. They had roles in terms of promoting culture, using the arts to promote the Republican agenda, using sport, using education, media, and so on. And I think that's a role that young ones need to pay more attention to today, that these are all areas that needs to be moved into. It's important that young people appreciate the strength, the energy, the vision that they have, and what they need to do is establish a vision now for themselves, where they're going to be as Republicans in 20, 30, 40 years' time, and what skills, what talents that they need to promote that Republican agenda. We need more young Republicans, for example, to go into the area of law, to challenge the law in terms of not only British rule in Ireland, but in terms of class issues, in terms of progressive issues. We need young people to go into the media to pursue the Republican message there within the education sector, to use arts, drama, culture, sport even, to bring a Republican perspective to all them disciplines.
I thought tonight was brilliant. Just the fact that there was over 100 young people here on a Friday night to discuss politics is just brilliant. It just proves that there's a real interest for it, especially here in Belfast. And we as the Maria Farrell Republican Youth Committee believe that we should reach out and be able to give these young people this opportunity to have a political base in which they can share their opinions and their beliefs, because they are important and they do matter, and we are the future and we are the generation that will deliver Irish unity.
Sir am hen go sé dói fair away, and we say jazz agus hoog sé McCree honna gael a méid duine oige seo. Each Cussler show, I thought tonight was brilliant, that it was really brilliant. It was brilliant seeing the likes of Gerry, and Megan Fearon, and seeing different generations of Irish Republicans all striving towards the same goal. I myself am standing for election in a youth assembly type thing for the north of Ireland, that they occupy 6 counties, and I'm standing for North Belfast. And nights like this here help me see the young people in this room tonight are the future of Irish republicanism. We can't stand on the sidelines, because as we learned from that PowerPoint tonight, we need to be in the middle of it, in the hustle and bustle, and doing what we need to do, arguing our point, campaigning, making sure that our voices are heard, because we are the future leaders, Sinn Féin, and we will ultimately deliver a united Ireland.
Tonight we brought forward a platform for young people to come in and debate and discuss the prospects of Irish unity in our lifetime and the role which young people have played through the different phases of our struggle. As I say, it's very easy to have that conversation in your comfort zone, but tonight, and even by the questions which were asked, it's clear to see that there's an appetite for Irish unity. It's clear to see that the young people in the room, including myself, are up for it. I'm totally inspired. I learned a lot from the presentation, which, if I'm honest, I didn't think I would have, because I thought I knew it all. Tonight I learned a whole lot more. I've seen a different perspective to Irish republicanism. It was important to have Gerry Kelly here. It was good to have Megan Fearon here as the youngest MLA, and for that in itself, it epitomises 2 different generations of republicanism. Both of them are in the same position, but both of them are very different. They're coming through different conditions of struggle, and they're taking the struggle forward in 2014. And for us, it's just not about coming to a rebel night. It's easy to organise a rebel night, and for us this is different. From here tonight, it's my hope that the young people who weren't involved beforehand have become republicanised and indeed politicised to extents which we could never imagine. Sinn Féin itself is a party which is flourishing with young people from top to bottom, north and south, every pocket of Ireland. And as far as I'm concerned, and I know for a fact it's in my heart that this generation can and will deliver Irish unity.